Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Norgar TV, and welcome to the Premier League race here at Phoenix tonight, sponsored by the MiamiProject.org. MiamiProject.org, good charity organization over there, helping to find cures for paralysis. Paralysis does not only affect the elderly, it can affect anyone at any time. Ladies and gentlemen, so head over to the MiamiProject.org. And also the sponsor of the race, MiamiProject.org, giving up $20 to the winner of this race for putting it on and getting the word out there. So head over there and make a donation, ladies and gentlemen. But it's time to go green flag racing, bumper humping time on Norgar TV. Green, green, green. Chenoweth on the outside, going to take the pole and lead them down into turn number 1 here at Phoenix in the desert. Oh, my mama. Here we go. Time to go racing. Doubled up, fourth on back. Everybody trying to find their little niche here at Phoenix. Phoenix, a very narrow racetrack, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of room to be passing out there. Here at the desert, yours truly there just a couple of days ago, and it was a rough one. These guys got a big challenge ahead of them, driving the new Gen 6 cars here in their league race tonight. Brand new cars, not a lot of experience for anybody on the whole service whatsoever at all in these cars, and these guys going 200 miles here tonight, 200 revolutions around Phoenix Speedway here tonight live on Norgar TV. And sorry for the pause there, ladies and gentlemen, just checking on something real quick. All these settings, I got it, my production crew, they're on strike tonight. It's just me, it's me. Thank you all for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Chenoweth got his hands full with a big, bad Bourgeois. Right behind him, Gary Bourgeois in the 22, trying to make moves. On the inside, Chenoweth into the wall. So far, so good. Single file line here at Phoenix. How many starters we have on the grid tonight? Tonight we had 18 starters, ladies and gentlemen. 18 of these Gen 6 Class A Cup cars. Time to go zoom, zoom in a vroom, vroom. Here live on Norgar TV at Phoenix Speedway in the desert. Here on Twitch. Thank you all for tuning in. And we got the pack kind of breaking up now. We got a front pack and a middle pack and a back pack right now, and yeah, these guys doing a great job keeping it on the track here early on. Chenoweth in the 51 still out front, the 22 of Bourgeois there, working on his back bumper. The 87, that is Brendan Hammond. Hammond in the Intel vehicle just in front of the number 44 of Ned Adams. Oh, and we got a spin. Coming into three, we got a car spun around into the wall. And that's going to cause some damage for some of these other guys as they come. Oh, man, not braking, not checking up, nothing. Oh, guys. Caution flag number 1 flies on lap number 7. 66 in trouble. Let's rewind here and take a look at that replay. Focus in on crashes, please. Thank you very much. And it's a little further up in front of this. Hammond there in the 44 Lowe's machine. Ned Adams right behind him in the 66. This is coming down the dog leg backstretch. Right there's the dog leg. Whoop, whoop! Coming down into turn number 3. See somebody get spun here in just a second. It may actually happen in front of these guys. Come on, let's go. There, right there, it does happen in front of him. That's the 87. 87 is going to get spun. David Elliott there tangling with the 44 coming down into turn number 3. All racing for the same piece of real estate. 87 losing the short end of the stick on that one. And he's going to kiss in the wall. I don't think he vomited in his helmet, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's okay. Oh, but there he did. Yep, vomit in the helmet there as, man, that guy, who slammed him? Who slammed him? I think it's the 69 of Robert. No, there's Underwood. That's Blair Stevenson, I think. Vicious hit. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, nowhere for him to go. He was out of the gas. Nowhere for Stevenson to go, and he's going to receive front-end damage. That's going to be bad news for the number 75 crew. Unfortunate incident here. Lap number 7 of 200 here early on, coming out of 3. Just entry of 4. People getting wadded up. People having problems here early on. We take a look at the wreck again here, slow down a little bit. The 44, he's going to receive a little bit of damage there on the front end of his vehicle as well. So let's head back up live as pit stops have already been made. They're getting ready to double up next time, or this time by. They're going to double up, and we're going to go green flag racing again. So as I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix kind of a rough one for a lot of drivers, and there is not a lot of room out there. There's not a lot of room to maneuver these cars too wide. I mean, I've seen people do 3 wide, and it doesn't last long, ladies and gentlemen. You can't run a fast lap here 3 wide. It just does not work. And as you see, the racing line is the same for everybody, no matter where you are. If you're on the outside or the inside lane, the racing line coming into 3 and going into 1 is exactly the same for both lines. So you're going to have incidents like this. This is going to happen, and I've seen it all week here at Norgar TV, and we're seeing it here early on tonight. And we're getting ready to go green. 44, Hammond going to lead them down on the outside. Lowe's machine, green. Chenoweth on the outside in the 51, Bourgeois in the 22. And there is the number 73 running in 4th for now, Justin Anderson. Anderson scored 3rd, and he is going to take the spot back away from Bourgeois in the 22. Chenoweth to the front. Zach up front. Hammond there doing a good job not slamming the back of the 51, which could easily be done here at Phoenix. But 44 looking to run a different line, and that may cost him here coming out of 4, because there is the number 73. He's got a fender up there coming down into 1. Don't think he's going to get it done here. But he is trying to match the Chenoweth line. 44 gets out of shape a little bit and running the outside lane. Bourgeois has to, in the 22, forced to sit and watch this and let this play out before he can make a move. That is the challenging thing here at Phoenix. You have to watch the guys in front of you and let them play out their little scenarios and what they're going to do before you can make a move, because there's not enough room to do it. And they're going to go back to single file. Chenoweth still up front, lap 14. Long way to go, still early on. There's the 97 creeping up through the field. That's Carpuzos. Oh, and we got a loose car in the back. The 18 gets loose. That's Logan Fredrickson. Fredrickson getting loose, able to grab her back up. He put both hands on her, gave her a big smack and said, "Let's go, honey." And he gets that gathered back up, and we avert another caution. Yeah, I'm lagging too, guys. Twitch is going crazy right now. Yep, I'm even lagging myself. Checking all the Twitch servers before this race started. Oh, and the 44 in the wall hard.
Caution is out. Hold your position.
Oh, and the 97, he's going to get woed up, not by choice.
I know, man.
Ah, 44.
Like an age limit
Brandon Hammond in the wall.
You know?
Yeah, just keep refreshing, guys, or if it really gets bad, I suggest going to NorgarTVblogspot.com and watching it on there. A lot of times the feed is better there than it actually is here on Twitch, even though it's the same feed. So if it gets really bad, head over there and watch it. The 44 riding right behind Chenoweth here in the instant replay. 44 driving it hard. Let's see what happens here. Lap number 15. Come on, replay, guys. There's the wreck right there. Looks like maybe there's some contact between the 22 and the 44. Let's take a look. Real close. 44 running right behind Bourgeois there in the 22. And it looks like maybe there was. Not a lot, mind you, but it doesn't take much to go on board with the 22, or sorry, the 44, being driven by Hammond. Let's go to the rear chase view. Slow it down. Zoom in! Yeah, I'd say there's contact there. Not a lot, mind you. Not a lot of contact, but doesn't take much in these Cup cars. Still didn't actually really see if there was. Get a better view on it, cameraman. This might be a tough one to call. Just barely. So that's going to bring out caution flag number 2, lap number 15. Unfortunate incident. The 44 going to receive pretty good damage going up into the wall. A lot of people not going to be able to get out of his way. That's always a bad sign when you're looking back. The 97 here, he's got no other choice but to use the 44 as a doorstop. So unfortunate incident here at lap 15. Cars back out on the track. And it looks like we're going to have, there the lights are going to go off. They're going to double up. I'm going to go racing next time by lap number 21. And let me just, the screen's going to freeze for just a second, ladies and gentlemen. I want to check on something. I apologize for the lag issues. Normally not an issue here, but as I was trying to say earlier, the Twitch server has been lighting up red for everywhere, all over the place. I think they're installing some new stuff or whatever. In the last couple days, it's been a little wishy-washy. However, we're still here racing, we're still here chatting, and I'm still lagging as well, pretty bad. But we're gonna try to power through it here. If it doesn't
green flag
a little bit, we'll try something else. Green, green, green on the next caution if there is one. Bourgeois with the run on the outside, gets ahead of the 51. Wow, what a power move by Gary there in the number 22. And Gary taking off. Gary Bourgeois in first, the number 22. 51 is Zach Chenoweth. Now you're looking at the 14th of George Gallin. 61 of Mason and Ed Adams there in the 66, working his way up to the top 5. Looks like we had one guy behind the wall. How many cars we still got on the lead lap there, Norton? 11 still on the lead lap. SS's sound a lot different than the old A cars, that's for sure. Really liking the new sounds here. We got a car down on pit road trying to get fixed up, trying to get back out there. But Bourgeois, he's gone. He's gone. Let's take a look at the interval as they cross the line, first and second place. 1.495, so basically 1.5 seconds. The battle going on right now, though, is for third between Gallin there in the 61, or sorry, the 66 of Adams. Just lost the spot to the Little Debbie of James Mason. I think he's got Little Debbie in his car. No, Wrangler. Should be. I'm hungry. This is your battle going on right now for third. Let's take a lap around at Phoenix Speedway here with Ed Adams. Here we go, coming to the strike right there. Down into turn number 1, looking at the telemetry, about 135 miles an hour down into turn number 1. About 100 through the middle of the turn. Here we come down the dog leg. Maxing out at 163 before you got to get off and start braking for turn number 3, which you're doing about 110. 112 around here. Exit off of turn 4. Accelerate again at the stripe, 155. There is one lap around this 1 mile oval here at Phoenix Speedway. With the 66 of Ned Adams. Kieran got to get out of the gas there. Everybody's starting to single file up now, and they got to try to reel in the number 22 of Gary Bourgeois there out front. Let's take a look at the speeds now at the line between first and second. 2.931, so Gary gaining time there on Zach Chenoweth right now. There in the number 51 Texas machine. That race going on for about third, fourth position here, still going on. These guys aren't done yet. 66 Adams looking to make his spot wise, I guess you would say here. He wants to choose the right spot, and he's going to try here right now, coming through turn number 2 on the inside of the 61, battling for position. They touch. Slower car down below. Ned down below the yellow line, and he is going to grab that spot from the 61. Ned up to 4th. 73 of Anderson. He's going to nail the 61 as well. As we were watching all that, he's going to get 5th at the line. Mason in the 61 back to 6th. Driving the 03. That's Michael Adams, Ned's brother, back in 8th position. The 84 right in front of him, McWhorter. And Gollan starting to spread some distance out, but Adams right now running. Let's take a look at his lap time this time by. Pretty much a 28 flat. What's McWhorter, or what's Gollan running? About the same. So about the same speeds here on the lap times for at least the 2nd through 4th. But Bourgeois still running fast laps. He's running 3 to 4 tenths quicker than the rest of the field right now. And that actually went down as I was telling you that. Now he's about 2 tenths quicker. Gollan there running a 27.9, 27.9 on Ned Adams, 28.1 on Justin Anderson, 28.2 on Mason, and McWhorter running a 28 flat. So everybody, and what's going on right now here is as we're going under green flag conditions, what's happening with these drivers down on the track is the biggest thing here at Phoenix is your right front. You can burn up your right front so quick. Within like 3 laps, you can burn it up. And now what you're seeing is who took care of their right front on the beginning part of that run, and you're starting to see these guys move up through the field slowly, but they're still moving up through the field. And equipment, your tires, that especially that right front, is what's going to determine where you're going to be here at the end of this green flag run. And of course, driving skill has something to do with that. But the right front, what these drivers got to be concerned about here at Phoenix Speedway, you don't want to burn it up. And burning it up, by what I mean by that is by sliding the front through the turns, or getting on the brakes too hard, too late. You see a lot of these guys, they're braking way earlier than you think they should be, and they're doing that for 2 reasons. One, they're saving their stuff. And 2, sometimes it's better to go slow. It's faster to go slower. And entering the corner just at the right place here at Phoenix definitely determines how well you can come off. And you come off well, you enter well, you're going to run a good lap around this place. 444 still down on pit road, trying to get that sucker fixed. Under green flag conditions, lap number 40. 2 cautions so far. This race being brought to you by the MiamiProject.org. Miami Project giving up $20 of iRacing credits to the winner of this race. They're trying to get the word out there, spread the word about Miami Project. Miami Project is a charity that takes in donations and uses all the money toward paralysis research. So just remember, paralysis can strike anybody at any time, at any point in their lives. And it goes to the cures, the research, the funding, everything that they do over there. Head over to MiamiProject.org and get any specifics you may need. in case you are interested in helping out this great charity. So the Miami Project Phoenix 200 still underway, lap 42. Here out in the desert, live on Norgard TV. Hope everybody's having a great time out there tonight. And looks like we're still dropping frames, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the inconvenience, folks. Twitch not cooperating here tonight. But we are back live. The race is still under green flag conditions. Chenoweth into 51 there in second position. And Gollan has caught him. And so is Adams in the 66. They're right there. So the battle for second about to heat up as Gary Bourgeois on the 22 continues to lead them around here. And it looks like my restart didn't help matters much at all. This is really a bummer. Race here. Yeah, I'm dropping frames like crazy. Why? I apologize, folks. It's been kind of bad for the last couple of days. All the tests, the pre-race tests that I do, they all came out fine. I'm doing one right now on the other machine I have here toward Twitch, and it's not looking good. There's some kind of big event going on Twitch this weekend where they've got like 50,000 viewers. 44 coming back down pit road. There's the 84, McPorter running in 6th. Looking back from Adams in 4th. There's Ned. Lap 50 this time by. Starting to see some cars come down, make some green flag pit stops. There's a 75 of Stevenson. Giving up 13th spot. Come down pit road here under green. And he's got problems there on the front end. I'm not sure they're going to be able to buff that one out. There's a 17 car. Mark Rousseau. Rousseau. Mark Rousseau doing a good job right now in 11th position, keeping his car clean. .75 off of pit road. Going to lose a lot of time. You lose a lot of, almost 2 laps here at Phoenix under green. There's the 18, Logan Fredrickson. Running in 9th. Let's head back up to the leader, ladies and gentlemen. The 22 Gary Bourgeois, who led pretty much the majority of this race. Lap 53 coming up on slower traffic now. Bourgeois driving for cocaine energy drink. Wow, I can't believe how bad the stream is. You guys may want to try going to Blogspot. Maybe that's better. I don't think it's going to be because I do think it's the Twitch servers. I'm going to give this a try here in a minute. This really bothers me. hate it when things don't work right. They work right almost all the time. So Bourgeois still out front, Chenoweth in second, but Chenoweth, he's got guys to deal with here. There is Gollin in third position, looking ahead at the 51. Underwood, not sure what happened there, but Underwood, Chenoweth going to get by him there in the 69. Coming up on multiple slower cars now. And this is, no matter what I do, the cast is not good. So I'm going to try one more restart, guys. You're going to have to refresh your browsers a bunch of times. I apologize, but I cannot have this kind of quality going on here while you guys try to watch. Oh, maybe it's cleared up. Hang on. I really, really apologize, guys. It's not. Uh-oh. 22 of Bourgeois disappeared. Bourgeois is gone. The leader is gone. Off the track. Alien Zero. Oh, there he is. He's back. All right. He was gone there for a second. Wow. Yeah, it's not any better on the other channel either. You guys lagging real bad, let me know there in chat. I mean, maybe it's just my stuff and I don't see it. It looks to be... Well, the video's definitely up. I see it on 3 different things. So the video's up, but it doesn't look very good. All right, I'm going to restart. I'm going to restart again. I apologize for the interruption. We'll be back to the race here in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. better. And I just ran tests to 7 different servers on Twitch, and they all look the same, except for like 3 of them. And they're having problems on their end. It's out of my control. So I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Bourgeois putting a whooping on the field. Bourgeois gonna have to come down for gas sooner or later. He's running a good line, being very, very consistent, stretching the distance between first and second place right now is 7 seconds over Zach Chenoweth. So Bourgeois just keeps getting faster as the race goes on. Chenoweth, no slouch at anywhere he runs at, and he's having a hard time keeping the back end. He may be trying to save some fuel right here too. Let's see. The brake runners don't blow. We can see them. Actually, they may not be on this track. Hang on. They may not have those. I actually hate that camera. No, don't have it. They don't blow. They don't do anything. The driver's feet don't move either. But thanks for asking. Yeah, I don't have that view here. Chenoweth now, let's take a look at the differential. Chenoweth gaining now. He gains 3/10 there on Gary Bourgeois. In the 18, he's going to be in 9th. There's 10th. There's 4th. Where's 3rd? There's 3rd. Gollin in 3rd. He's trying to reel in Chenoweth. But Zach's starting to get away from him as well. So all mixed up. We got guys on different pit strategies now. We should see some of the leaders getting ready to start thinking about making some pit stops here. There's Robert Underwood. Underwood running in 12th. Battle going on right now between Bourgeois and a lap car of the 61. 61 don't want to give it up. He's going to have to. As Bourgeois just running an awesome line here at Chicago. Yeah, Chicago, that's where we are. Phoenix, nowhere even close. Phoenix Raceway, Nord. All right, thanks, Nord. We were at Chicago the other night. Bourgeois gets by the 61. There is the 44 back out on the track. Brendan Hammond there in the Lowe's machine. Getting all the damage he can get fixed done to that machine, and he's running in 14th right now. How many we got on the lead lap? 6 left on the lead lap, but the leader is going to have to start making green flag pit stops here shortly. Let's see if Bourgeois is saving anything. Not saving a thing. He's running that car as hard as she'll go. Tires got to be an issue. There is 2nd place, Chenoweth. Pace car board. That's the way the pace car should be. 84 down on the inside of the 66. I don't think this is a battle for position. Oh, yes, it is. That's McHorder in the 84 down low, and Adams on the outside. This is the battle for 4th right here. Let's go on board with the 84. can't find the one I want. Found it late. On board with McOrder right now. Adam's still not done with it. And then he's falling behind. All right, back up front. Hammond has just taken his car off the track. The number 48 has retired. Too much damage on the Lowe's machine to be able to continue. As Gollin there in the 14. Gollin in third position, trying to reel in. Zach Chenoweth in second. Here's Michael Adams. He's in eighth. So these guys all spread out. Not a whole lot of pressure from anybody going on, and that's still going to allow Gary Bourgeois there 6.2 seconds out in front of the 51. Lap are we on there, production crew? Lap 82. We're almost halfway through this sucker. And so far, 2 caution flags. Those 2 caution flags doing their damage. And hurting a lot of the field. Spam car. Alright, we need to check out the spam car. Maybe Alan Rawl. Ah, he's watching himself on Norgard TV. Stop that, Alan. Watch yourself race. It's delayed, dude. Have this bad luck. Norgard TV viewers know the bad luck, the curse. And I don't even want to give it any power by saying what it is. But you just saw an example of it there just a second ago. .51 of Chenoweth actually starting to gain ground now, I believe. 6.4. He gains 1 or 2 tenths every lap. So the 22 of Bourgeois, who's in traffic right now, that may be part of the problem. Bourgeois trying to manipulate himself through all this lap traffic here and slowing up, giving Chenoweth a chance to catch back up. .15 in the 73, trying their darndest not to go a lap down. But man, look at Gary. He gets the run on the 15. Nothing the 15 going to be able to do with it. They just about touched there coming through 3. Bourgeois sweats another one but gets by. Bourgeois putting a whooping on the field. But the race is not even half over yet. A lot can happen between now and then. The 22 doing a good job here, leading a lot of laps here early on. Stevenson there in the 75 back out on the track after receiving damage early. And there's Chenoweth trying to make his way around there, and still Reilly and Gary at the same time. Right behind him is the 69 of Robert Underwood. Underwood riding in 12th position currently now on lap number 81. He's going to go by the 75. And there's good old Mousseau, Mark Mousseau in the 17. Slow and steady. Steady and keeping your fenders clean sometimes wins the race. Don't count out old Mark out of this one yet. George Gollan there, he's in third. That's how far back third position is. Gollan has, he's got a lot of work to do to even reel in the 51 right now as they're all spread out. 75 down on pit road, green flag, pit stops. Starting to happen here on lap number, well, that's lap 60 for him. He's coming down for more repair. Wow, somebody 61 getting really loose down low, but he's going to be able to complete the pass. James Mason in the 61, and then Adams. I think Adams backed way the heck out of that. There's brother Michael. Michael almost up to his brother there, Ned. Look out for those two. And there the 75 going to receive his 2 tanks, his 2 cans, his 4 tires, and he's going to pull her off a pit road. Going to try to get back out there and make up some more laps as the leader continues to lead him around. Gary Bourgeois in the number 22 Cocaine Energy Drink Chevy SS Class A Open Series setup. Fixed race here tonight. The Miami Project Phoenix 200, brought to you by sponsor, the MiamiProject.org. So guys out here racing for a good cause tonight, and that in itself is commendable. Everybody should give all of these drivers a round of applause for putting their cars and their reputations on the line to race in a charity race here tonight. The sponsor, the MiamiProject.org, is actually giving $20 of iRacing credits to the winner of this race here tonight for the league, for the league doing this for them. So congratulations to whoever the winner will be. Right now it looks like the 22's have got a pretty dominant car out there. And he's going to be tough to beat. He's going to be tough to catch. There's Adams. Looks like he just got off the pit road. Pulls out in front of Gary. So right now, just ticking off laps. That's what they're doing. Nobody's strategy has probably panned out yet. And here comes Bourgeois, going to give up the lead down on pit road for green flag pit stop, lap 98. 99, here we go. Well, that's going to allow Chenoweth to do something. And the rest of Chenoweth's race hinges on the decision, what he's going to make right now as Bourgeois does come down. There is Zach. He's going to go by. Zach actually scored in 4th position through all this mess. In second a couple of laps ago. Let's see. Everybody going to be in a mad hurry right now. as they know the leader is down on pit road, and you want to make up as much as you talk. Talk much, North. You want to make up as much time as you can here while the leader is on pit road. 22 coming off, and here he comes, and he's moving. So we're going to see how this cycles out here. 100 laps into this sucker. We're halfway through. Flagman has just crossed his arms, crossed the flags, signifying that we are halfway through this 200 lap race. Oh no! Big problems coming down through the grass, through the dog leg. Oh, that was the number 73. That was some Dukes of Hazzard stuff right there. Man, oh man. How he was able to save that and keep the front splitter on his car, I do not know. But Justin Anderson, let's take a look at that in instant replay. Anderson getting loose, something happening, we don't know. Let's take a look. Breaks loose on him, heads down to the inner part of the track, and yeehaw. He gets it slowed down good enough that when he does hit the asphalt, he can keep it straight. Good job on the number 73. Anderson, good driving there, but he's going to lose 3 positions over that. Falls back to 6th place. Where is our leader now? There is our leader, Gary Bourgeois, lap 102. And behind him, 6.140 seconds is Zach Chenoweth in the number 51. So, good job on the pit stop with the 22. No issues, no problems. I believe he did take 4 tires. And he took a full round of fuel. So the 22 and the 51, which is, there he is. There is your 2nd place runner, Zach Chenoweth in the Texas Chevy SS. It looks like they both had equal pit stops. Not a lot of time gained down on pit road. And we still got 100 laps to go. 69 of Underwood still in 12th position. A lot of these guys hoping and praying for a caution. James Mason in 7th. Michael Adams in 8th. And the 15 car, that's Alan Rowell. The 18 car, Logan Fredrickson. He's running in 10th. So guys improving their positions. Some of these guys improving. There's Rousseau. We're going to see Gollin George on the inside in the 14, trying to make something happen. And he did. He made it happen. Sal up into the wall, and he's going to scrape the wall. Cameraman, you're not quick enough tonight. Come on, boys. There's Adams. There's the 84 of McWhorter. They are fighting for position. Chenoweth in 2nd. Let's take a look at the speeds now. 10 seconds behind. Gary's just taken off. Gary's sliding it around turn 3 right there. Let's go on board with Gary. Let's take a lap around with the leader. So Gary running strong laps here, lap 110. We got a bunch of other guys behind the wall. Shea, Carpuzos, Hammond, and Anderson behind the wall. How many guys we got left on the lead lap? That'd be 5. 5 guys left on the lead lap. A bunch of guys still out there running for the lucky dog, but no caution flag since about lap 15, guys. They've been green for about 85 laps, 90 laps, somewhere around there. So these guys all stretched out.
Caution is out.
Oh, and
Hold
there
your
we
position.
go. The caution flag is out. What happened? What happened?
I know, man. I think we need to start putting like an age limit on racing or something, you know?
That is going to be a reprieve for a lot of these guys here tonight. Not sure where the caution flag came out. Caution flag 3 flies on lap 110. Let's take a look. Somebody hit the ball. See him. Oh, there he is. 75, he stops. Stevenson in trouble. Looks like he may have blown his engine. Yep, right there, he blows it. Engine blows right there. That's a shame, that's a shame. Stevenson gonna have to get it towed to the garage. Caution flag 3, lap 110, we're going 200. And this is gonna be a reprieve for a lot of these guys, as I was saying earlier. The game has just changed now. It looks like Bourgeois going to be back down on pit road. There's Adams. Yeah, Gary Bourgeois and Chenoweth. I think Chenoweth got off of pit road before Bourgeois. We may have switched already off the bat. But we'll take a break right here. Don't go anywhere. Still live racing. We still got a whole half a race to go here live on Norgar TV as these guys finish up their pit stops. We'll get this order all sorted out here in just a little bit. Get up, grab yourself a smoke, go have a sandwich, let the dog out. Go grab yourself a drink, stretch those legs, because we got 90 laps to go. We'll be right back.
flag.
Sorry about that, folks. Checking on more video stuff and nothing's helping. I'm annoyed. Chenoweth to the lead. He does get off first, and Bourgeois in second. Gollin in third. Probably not tonight, Zyko. I gotta call Comcast apparently and see if they have any explanation for what's going on, but this video is really not making me happy, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I apologize. My feeds never lag, and I mean never. But tonight we're losing all kinds of frames here tonight, so I apologize. But the 51, they're all restarted back up, and Bourgeois, he's going to fall to second. Chenoweth is going to take the lead, and Chenoweth, he needs to get out in front of Gary. Gary running very solid lap times throughout the whole entire run. But Chenoweth scrapes the wall a little bit there going into 3. So race going on up front. Gollin, he's made his way up to third, and he's sticking there. There's a 61 of Mason. He scored in 7th, but he's holding up Ned Adams, and he gets in to Mason. Ned Adams pile drives the 61. But he had enough. He's trying to get around. He couldn't get through. What you got to do here at Phoenix, and the 61 going to give him a little bit of payback there, maybe. I don't think they actually touched, but it was close. 84 on the inside of Michael Adams in the 03. A lot of damage to the front end of the 84 Black Cat car. 84 being driven by McWhorter there. Oh, maybe there isn't any damage. 61 up into the wall. He's going to get shoved out of the way again. Yeah, McWhorter's got some front end damage here. That's going to hurt him a little bit here at Phoenix Speedway. Battle up front that continues between Chenoweth and the number 22 of Gary Bourgeois. Doesn't look like Gollin's gaining all that much, but it looks like Chenoweth actually there on that part of the run, there on the back stretch, gained a little bit, but it looks like the 22 is better coming into 3. 51. So let's take a look at the speeds at the line. Half a second, less than half a second between first and second. And looks like Chenoweth through 1 and 2 a little better, and the 22 a little better through 3 and 4. 22 makes up a lot of ground here in 3. Chenoweth able to keep it stuck down to the bottom. There he scrapes the wall again, the 51. That's going to allow the 22 to get to his bumper in 1 and 2. Can't do anything with it. Chenoweth scraping the wall again. looks like Gary kind of chilled out right now. He's trying to figure out his next move. We fall further back into the field right now. The race going on between the 61, the 15 of Rao, and the 69 of Underwood continues. Everybody's still all jumbled up. Let's go back up front and continue to watch this race as Gary trying to figure out his next move there in the number 22, what he's going to do to get to the 51. Scraping the wall about every straightaway. And Bourgeois making a bold move. He shut his engine off right there. Bourgeois backing up. Bourgeois getting ready to save fuel as he's going to let Chenoweth go out. He doesn't know. Bet he's banking this is going to go green the rest of the way. And Bourgeois shutting his engine off in the turns, backing it up, trying to save fuel, hoping it goes green all the way. And the 51 of Zach Chenoweth gonna run out of fuel. Let's go on board with the 51 here. On board with Chenoweth, see if he might be doing the same thing. He is not saving fuel, he's trying to get away. Back on board with Bourgeois. Gallin there in the number 14. George having a good run, and he's slowly reeling in the 22. He is catching it. Adams in the 66, doing a good job working his way up through there, back up to fourth. He's got a ways to work on the 14 of Gallin. Right behind him, the 84 of McWhorter. These guys have been duking it out for, I don't know, 50 laps, and they're still near one another. Look at all the damage to the front end of the Black Cat. 84, McWhorter trying to reel into Adams there, and Adams got a whole mirror full of the 84 right now. Gawlin has made his way, and he's within striking distance of the 22 now. And the 51 hasn't really pulled away all that much. So the top three back together. We still got a long way to go. We're on lap number 138. Still got about 62 laps to go here tonight live at Phoenix for the Miami Project Phoenix 200. Sorry, I forgot how many laps we were going. The Phoenix 200, the Miami Project Phoenix 200, sponsored by the Miami Project Cure for Paralysis. Head over to miamiproject.org, and if you're feeling generous, please give a donation. It goes to a great cause. And $20 up for grabs. 20 iRacing dollars also being sponsored and given away by the miamiproject.org. They're giving away $20 to the winner here tonight, and hope that they receive more than $20 back in donations here tonight. So this is Norgar telling you to go over there and head over there to the miamiproject.org and hit that donate button. It's right on the top, right across the tabs. I was over there earlier this evening, and they got a lot of good stuff going on there, and people need help, guys. I mean, people need help. So get over there and help out any way you can. The battle up front right now here at Phoenix is getting interesting. Top three all back together. Chenoweth. I spoke to Chenoweth, well, the end of last season. And this was one of the tracks that he said he wasn't all that great at. He didn't really care for this track, and every lap you can get out there is a learning experience. But right now he is up front. But Bourgeois there in the 22, reeling him in. And George Gawlin, he's not fooling around anymore. Gawlin is pushing the car now. Ned Adams in the 66, still fighting with McWhorter there for fourth. So all these guys grouped up. There's Michael riding all by himself, Michael Adams, brother of Ned. And Mousseau there in the 17, who's ran around 11th place all night long, finds himself in the top 10 now, hanging out. The Spam Mobile, they're riding in 8th behind the 10th place guy. So who's still on the lead lap? Who's not? Top 6 still on the lead lap. Fredrickson, Rao, Mason, Mousseau, and Underwood. Looks like they're a bunch of laps down. I think they're all still out there. Oh, nope. Underwood took his car, and so did Mason. Underwood and Mason behind the wall. So kind of rough going tonight here for some of these Phoenix participants. But the top three getting interesting. And then George Gawlin right there. He is right there. He is on the back bumper of the 22, making a look and move on the inside. This is the battle for second place, and he's going to get it. Bourgeois lets him go by. I don't know if he let him go by, but not a lot of fight there in the 22. 22 may still be on his strategy. Let's go on board and take a look. I think Bourgeois' crew chief knows something that these other guys' crew chiefs may not know, and yeah, Bourgeois still on the save gas strategy. He's been saving gas for 10 or 12 laps here, and as soon as that crew chief tells him to go, the turning off the engine stuff, that's going to stop. Zach Chenoweth out front right now, lap number 148. 52 to go till we get to the end of this sucker. And Gollin, after hard, steady work, George Gollin there in the number 14. He's taking over second, and he is reeling in Chenoweth right now. He gets a big run coming into 3. And Gollin is just about there. And Bourgeois back on the bumper of the number 14. Let's go to the gearbox view of Zach Chenoweth right now out front. This is looking back at Gollin. Let's take a lap from the gearbox, shall we? Yes, we shall. Now Chenoweth, Chenoweth saving gas. You can hear him shut the engine off. Let's crank it up. George and see if George is doing the same. George not saving nothing. George got it hammered. But Chenoweth, Bourgeois saving fuel. And Chenoweth had been able to keep Gollin behind him and still save fuel throughout this. Uh-oh. 18 coming down pit road. No, he's not. Fredrickson getting out of the way. The number 18 almost caused a cluster bonkel. Good job on the 18. So what's going to happen here, folks? Don't know. Lap 156. 44 to go. Will these drivers have enough gas to the end? If they don't have enough to get to the end, somebody's going to try it. Somebody's going to try to make it almost 50, I think, 6 laps. 49, 50. They're going to try to make it 48 laps on a tank of fuel. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Especially out of these top 3. You know who may be sitting in the best seat of the house right now is going to be the 84 of McWhorter right now. But the 84 and the 66 battled each other for so long. You got to know that they were using gas way more than they should have. So the ending of this sucker, if it does stay green, is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Chenoweth on the outside of the 15. 15 getting out of the way of the leaders. Getting way out of the way of the leader. Spam to the back. Bourgeois losing ground, but saving gas. Who's gonna win this mental strategy here? It'd be pretty safe to say that if it does go green the rest of the way, that these guys are going to try to make it to the end. They don't want to have to stop again. 200-lap race. Long race, and to run out of gas with 2 laps to go and not finish would be a heartbreaker. So I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. Take a look at the lap times there on the 51. 28.7 out front. Pretty quick time this late into the run. And the 51 and the 14 on the inside of Musso. They're in the 17 car. Still green flag conditions, 3 caution flags on the night thus far. Right now, Chenoweth doesn't want to see another caution flag come out. But George Gollin and Gary Bourgeois, I'm sure would love to see when they pop back up there to the 51. Bourgeois lost a lot of ground, but he is still saving fuel. He scored 5th position now. On board with Gary. Takes a lot of patience and a lot of dedication to be able to save fuel for as long as the 22 has. Telling a race car driver to not go fast is well, against every race car racer's religion right there. It's almost impossible to tell a race car driver not to go fast, but Bourgeois
showing severe amount of patience. And I think he's got it figured out. Oh, no! Oh, the 14 almost lost it and went into the wall. Bourgeois showing a lot of patience and hoping it'll pay out. He's hoping the 51's going to run out. And it may happen. But Chenoweth also saving fuel. I don't think the 14's let off his engine yet. The 14 been plugging away, trying to catch up. And George Gollan, he is there. Chenoweth still saving fuel. Gollan not able to get to him. Chenoweth kind of messing with him. He lets him get to him, and then he starts racing again. These drivers got to worry about their fuel gauge. Lap 172. 28 to go. 28 to go. Will they have enough to get into the end? McWhorter up to third, and McWhorter, he's not saving anything. Ned Adams to fourth. Uh-oh, big trouble. 17 in trouble. Oh, that's going to change the game completely. Oh,
we
wow.
have got a very, very difficult official this week.
Caution
So make
flag
sure we're
number 4. Oh, my mama. Oh, man. 17 in big trouble. Mark Mousseau getting loose, coming off of turn number 4. Next lap. No. Yeah, he's going to get loose right off of, right in the beginning of 4, right in the entry of 4. He's going to start getting loose and up into the wall. And that's where he's going to end up. In the spam car. Wham! The spam and wham. Let's go on board with the spam car. That's the number 15, I believe. Alan Rowell. Watch this here. There you have it, folks. Game changer. And everybody coming down pit road now, so gas not going to be an issue from here on out. It's going to be all out racing when we go back to green flag racing here in about 2 laps. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss the end of this one. Chenoweth off first, Gollan in second, Order in third, in fourth, Ned Adams. I think that's Ned. No, that's Michael Adams. And Bourgeois. Bourgeois booting his pit stop, and he's going to come back out in 5th, and he's got a lot of work. Hard to pass here at Phoenix. He's going to have a lot of work to do, so. Ought to be an interesting finish. $30 laps to go. The Miami Project Phoenix 200 here tonight, being sponsored by the Miami Project, head over to miamiproject.org and please donate. I'm asking you to. But the Premier Race Network, hooking up with these guys, trying to put on a good amount of awareness and see if they can't collect some donations. The organization actually giving away $20 to iRacing credits to the winner here tonight. So, winner here tonight is going to end up with a new car, new track, new something. So that's pretty cool of these guys to do that. But the Miami Project is looking for cures for paralysis, ladies and gentlemen. Paralysis affects every age group, every gender, every race, every creed, every person can be affected by paralysis. So definitely a good cause out there, and you guys should definitely look into it. Give them some cash. Race cars all doubled up this time by. We're going to end this sucker. Here we go. Lap 178 coming up. 22 to go. 22 to go. Restart going to be everything here. Base car is off.
Green flag.
Green, green, green. Porter, Adams, crowding each other. Chenoweth out to the high line. McWhorter up to third. Bourgeois looking, but nowhere he can go. And he's going to go into the wall, overdriving the car there in the number 22. Oh, no. It's all out racing now. Strategy out the window. It's gone. Don't need any more strategy. What you need here is track position. Gallen in the 14, trying to make a run on the 51 Texas machine. Chenoweth got about a 3-car length lead over the 14 of Gallen. And Mick Horter, who's been patient all race long, right there at the end. There's nothing left, ladies and gentlemen, but accelerator to the floor. That's it. Strategy's gone. Saw a lot of guys saving gas throughout that long, long run. And even after the green flag pit stops, we saw them save gas. No need anymore. Time to race that car. Tina Gallen, McWhorter there in the 84, he's caught him. He's there. He's waiting for Gallen to make his mistake, but I'll tell you right now, watching the 14 car all night long, I haven't seen him make any mistakes. Ned Adams losing the back part of this draft there in the 66. Not a lot of draft to speak of here at Phoenix. The draft is prevalent, it is there, but it helps you very little here in Phoenix. You're not really going fast enough. Only reaching speeds at about 145. Porter getting loose, coming off a 4. He's going to lose ground in the 14. allow Ned Adams, and Gary's still there. Don't count out the 22. 22 took off early in this race. Not got a lot of time to get back to the front, but he does have enough. 15 laps to go. Right there, Chenoweth just, he's on the perfect line right now in this part of the race. There's nothing the 14 can really do with it. Zach being very consistent there in the 51. And consistency may get him the trophy. Porter falling back, Adams catching back up. 22 of Bourgeois still right there. And there is the other Adams, Michael, he's in 6th. Car, he wants to be done for the night. He wants to go home. He doesn't have to go back out and work. Gallin right there. And Gallin making a move on the outside of the 51. He's looking. Nope. Is he going to try to dive it down? No. We're going to see blocking now. And the 14 lets the 51 know, hey, buddy, I am here. And I am coming. I'm sitting here. Here, Kenny. Here comes George Gallin in the 14. 10 laps to go. In a sense of urgency, he is working over the 66, and Ned Adams there on the inside, going for the pass. This is for position. Oh man, that's close. Coming down into turn number 1. Pretty stable coming out of 2. We got smoke up ahead. This guy's racing so hard now. Gallin losing ground, but Bourgeois gets by Adams. Now he's got to work on McOrder, and he's got 9 laps to do it here at Phoenix, live on Norgard TV. Thank you all for watching this race. The end of this is going to be a good one. Gallin has fallen back about 4 car lengths now. Gallin back there. It seems Gallin, it looks like the 51 is running a different line in 3 and 4 every time. And I think that's messing with the 14 right now. A 51's driving that car wherever he wants it to go, and he's doing a good job doing it. But the 14 trying to be very consistent. Oh man, and we missed the pass. The 22 goes by the 84 of McOrder here late. 22 is on a mission. He's up to 3rd. Take a look back here real quick at the pass. Here's the 22 on the inside of the 84. Right here into 3 and 4, and that's where he's going to pick up 3rd position. Back up live. Bourgeois still got a lot of work to do. Gallin still right there. He's within striking distance. But the 51 breaking all kinds of momentum there on the number 14. 14's got, he can't do anything with it. He's got to get to his bumper though first. You may see a bump and run here at the end. Dives it in too hard. Gonna lose even more ground on the 51, but Bourgeois is coming. Last time by. Bourgeois is about 1/10 off the leader's pace. 198, 2 to go. $20 of iRacing credits up for grabs here to the winner. Being handed out by the MiamiProject.org. Chenoweth can smell that $20 in iRacing credits. Last lap. No, sorry, 2 more to go. Lap 199. I got all excited. Gollin there in second. And he's going to get to the back bumper, and we're going to have a shootout here to the end. Diving it down deep. Right there on the 51 as they're going to get ready to hit the white flag. This time by. Last lap, last lap. White flag. Chenoweth keeps it low. Gollin up high. And Bourgeois into the picture now. Here they come down the backstretch dog leg here at Phoenix. Down into turn 3. Coming out of turn number 4. Zach Chenoweth gonna hang on and win the Miami Project Phoenix 200 here tonight for Premier Race Network League. George Gollin in second, Gary Bourgeois in third, Mick Horder in fourth. Ned Adams in 5th. Finishes in 6th. Michael finishes in 6th. 7th, Fredrickson. Let me just make sure that's right. Yep, 7th, Fredrickson. 8th, Alan Rowell. 9th position, Martin Rousseau. And in 10th, rounding out your top 10, James Mason. All right, let's try to get a word in with our winner here as they all bring them down pit road. There is your winner, the 51. Zach Chenoweth in the 51, Norgar in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
You just won the Miami Project Phoenix 200. Wow, what a race, you guys. Long green flag run. How you feeling right now?
All right, man. I was driving my butt off there.
Little bit of strategy going on in the middle part of that race between you and Bourgeois. Trying to save fuel even after your green flag pit stops. Then the caution flag comes out and ruins all your plans.
Yeah, exactly. I think I had him covered there on fuel, and I mean, it was going to be close, but I mean, I had a lot in the bank there. I was just, you know, backing up to him the best I could. When the caution came out, I really thought that really lost me the race there. I knew Gary had the fastest car, and he was going to be coming hard, but I guess he sped on pit road there, and it really played into my hand, and you know, worked out good for me this time.
You come home with the trophy, you come home with the win. Congratulations, Zach, there in the 51. Man, take us through that long green flag run and how your car reacted 50, 60 laps into that green flag run.
Well, the car started to get good. Me and Gary's times, I think we started coming together. He started pulling away from me by less per lap. But, I mean, he got I think he got up to a 7-point lead. And, I mean, that was just insurmountable. I'm sure he was up there just saving his right front. And, I mean, I was giving everything I had and just wore the tires out. So, without them cautions, I mean, there's no way I'd get up there and challenge Gary for the win.
Well, good run at the desert. Anybody you want to thank here before we try to give Mark a call down on the radio? Or, I'm sorry, not Mark.
Diet Mountain Dew. National Guard.
All right, Zach, congratulations. George Gollin in the 14. You got a copy, Norgard in the booth.
Sure do, Mike.
George, I watched you all race long, buddy. You ran so consistent the whole time. You weren't playing any of the fuel strategy games. You put your foot down, you put the hammer down, and you were consistent every lap. And every lap you were gaining. Tell us about your race.
For me, I knew I didn't have the fastest car, but this end we unloaded with a good setup. We thought we had a shot at Zach at the end. He made a mistake there with 2 to go. Thought maybe I could pick him up in turn 3, but it was too risky and I didn't want to wreck us.
Well, congratulations on your second place finish. And I got to tell you, keeping those fenders clean looked to be like a difficult chore out there tonight. How was your car on the long run? And what would you have done different throughout the race that maybe would have yielded you the trophy?
Well, on the long run, the car seemed pretty good. I mean, I was not 60 laps in, it was trailing off a little. Yeah. A little bit different would be to cool the tires down a little bit more on the Charger. Every time I took a run at Zach, the tires heated up pretty bad, and I'd have to cool it down for a couple laps. I should have maybe saved towards the end and pushed them harder.
Well, fair enough, fair enough. It's always good to be able to critique yourself and look back on it, but the numbers are in the books. You come home second, respectable finish here at Phoenix. Anybody you want to thank here before we try to talk to Gary?
Yeah, I want to thank NVIDIA and Intel for giving me a great car today, and obviously Chevy for putting the package together. And I do want to thank Zach and Gary for driving a really clean race and making it a lot of fun for us.
All right, George, thank you very much, and good luck to you next week.
Thanks, Michael.
All right, Gary Bourgeois. Norgar up in the booth. You got to be still there. You still there, Gary?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Gary, out front dominating for the first part of the race. I mean, you checked out. And don't let Zach's crew chief mess you up. At one point, you were over 10 seconds between you and the 51. You had it looked like you had the strongest car out there. Tell us about your race and what happened there at the end.
Man, I want them freaking timing lights checked. I was robbed on that fucking call. I did not speed. I don't care what anybody says. But, no, dude, yeah, car was great. I knew if it come down to a 20-30 lap sprint, it was going to be fun. But I got that speed call, had to go to the back, and pretty much the end of it, man. I kind of checked up there, drifted a little high, and knocked the toe out in the wall. And it was a fight, man. It was a fun race.
Let me ask you this, 22. After your green flag pit stops, it looked like you ran hard for 2 or 3 laps, and then you immediately started to back it up, cut the engine off and saving, knowing that, and obviously your crew chief had a big part with it, but a big part of the race, a run under green. How disappointed were you when you saw the yellow finally come out, that you had saved all those laps and ended up losing like 3 spots over the deal?
To be honest, not terribly. I wasn't sure if I could make it to the end on fuel or not, man. I wasn't disappointed to see the green come out. It was just that pit that kind of made the deal.
Well, I mean, dominant for so long. You had a great car. The winner giving you credit. Second place giving you credit, man. I'm going to give you credit up here in the booth. You ran one hell of a race. It was exciting to see you get away in front there for a while. And tiny little mistake, but third place still respectable as hell, brother. Number 22. Good job, good job. And anybody you want to thank here tonight before we wrap this up here live on NorGuard TV?
Ned's putting it all together. You for making this live. Zach, George, Pat, everybody for a great race. And Miami Project for making this all happen, man. Drink cocaine.
All right, thanks very much, Gary, and thank you very much, Premier Race Network, for putting on a great show for a great cause, the Miami Project, Cures for Paralysis. Head over to the MiamiProject.org and see how you can help over there today. Head over there, and good luck to all you guys next week.
Thanks, pal.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to round out the top 10 here real quick again and get on out of here for the night. These guys doing a little bit of strategy, and the strategy thrown out the window with a caution flag late in the race. Let's take a look at the finishers right now. Zach Chenoweth going to come home first, Gollin in second, Bourgeois in third, McWhorter in fourth, Ned Adams in fifth, Michael Adams. Great job for Michael and Ned, hanging in there all night. Fifth and sixth for the Adams brothers. Fredrickson in seventh, Alan Rowell in eighth, Mark Mousseau in ninth position, James Mason in 10th. Underwood finishes 11th, Anderson 12th, Stevenson 13th, Hammond 14th, Johnson 15th, Carpuzos 16th, Shea, I think that's how you, he'll finish 17th. Elliott finishes 18th, Carson 19th. In 20th, that'll be Kevin Linden, and that'll round out your top 20 here tonight for the Premier Race Network League Race, sponsored by, and I got to say, you guys, go over there one last time. I'm going to put the link up on the YouTube video as well. But head over to the MiamiProject.org, the sponsor of this race, MiamiProject.org, looking for cures for paralysis. The Miami Project Phoenix 200, brought to you by the MiamiProject.org. So thank you, and thank the Premier Race Network for doing this. $20 to Zach Chenoweth in the 51 and given away by MiamiProject.org for putting on this race for them. So good job to them. Good job to them. And give them all the support that you guys here at NorGuard TV have been giving me over the last few months. And they'll be good over there. They'll be happy. So, all right, that's going to do it. That's going to round it out for the programming here tonight live on NorGuard TV. Thank you all for tuning in. And we will definitely see. Oh, yeah, let me add that. Ned Adams, the Premier Race Network. Head over to www.premierracenetwork.com as well. They also the co-sponsors of this race. Make sure you head over to there. I'm going to put their link up as well. And I already did once today. So, yeah, I got you, Ned. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it, buddy. Yep, head over to premierracenetwork.com. Check out what they got going on over there. Their racing league got a bunch of good guys over there. And be sure to head over to that charity as well, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. And we will see you very, very soon. Head over to Facebook. Make sure you keep in tune with what's going on here live on NorGuard TV. I'm Norgar. I'm out of here. We'll see you again racing here real, real soon. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. Drive home safe. Tip your waitress. We'll see you later, bumper humpers.